Hey guys, Kathy Rankin here with your weekly soaps roundup, and I gotta tell you guys, I had an epiphany over this weekend after my sister and my best friend were commenting on the whole mannequin storyline on The Bold and the Beautiful. It suddenly hit me that this is a brilliant move by the writers. Think about it. They had already had to invest all this money into the mannequins, so why not turn them into characters? After all, a mannequin will never forget its lines, you don't have to pay it a salary, and it will never need to take a 3-month sabbatical for a facelift. It's genius! I'm surprised we don't see more of them popping up in the scenes on our shows. So let's discuss what the mannequin and the real folks were up to on this week's Bold and the Beautiful. First, Shauna moved out of the Forrester Mansion's guest house and advised Eric to forgive his wife. Now, Quinn begged Eric to take her back, but he said he just wasn't ready. On the plus side, though, he didn't take down her portrait. So you're saying there's still a chance? Well, Hope arranged for Thomas and Douglas to spend some time together and later told Liam the visit had been good for Thomas. Now, Liam, of course, still suspected the worst of Douglas's dad. Meanwhile, just as Thomas had decided to take the mannequin back to the office, it came to life, you guys, walked across the room and said he needed to fight for Hope's love and free her from Liam. Coming up, Thomas has snapped back to reality by Finn. Now, over on Days of Our Lives, Ava snuck into the prison to see Kristen, and during their chat, we found out that like half of Salem, Ava had been brought back to life by Dr. Rolf. And speaking of the evil genius, Gwen told him the next step of her plan involved convincing Chad that his wife was sleeping with Jake. Now, Jennifer slapped Kate for having slept with Jack, and there's nothing we all love more than a good soap opera slap. So it got even better when, admitting she was impressed by the move, Kate returned the favor by slapping her back. Meanwhile, Jan skipped slapping altogether and instead just pulled a gun on Belle on her wedding day. I mean, why mess around when you need to get your point across? At the ceremony, of course, everyone was shocked when Sean lifted the veil and saw not his blushing bride, but you guessed it, Crazy Jan. Coming up, Rafe and Gabby returned to Salem. Now, in General Hospital, Brooke Lynn made up with her father, said farewell to Valentin and left town, but didn't tell anybody that she might be pregnant. Of course you knew it couldn't be simple. After overdosing on Cyrus's newest drug, Sasha had a heart attack. As she fought for her life at the hospital, a worried Michael and Willow finally found out that Sasha and Chase had faked their supposed affair. Now, Laura warned Scotty that he was involved with the cold case Cyrus seemed so interested in. And speaking of Cyrus, the slick ponytailed bad guy ordered Julian to deliver a bomb that would kill Jason. Instead, the bomb went off at the Floating Rib, where half the town was just hanging out and Dustin had just proposed to Lulu. Is it just me, or is the name Floating Rib completely full of irony here? Coming up, Ava gives Julian an ultimatum. And finally, on The Young and the Restless, Paul searched Billy's office and found one single earbud, which seemed to indicate he might have been the one who shot Chance, but was aiming at Adam. So apparently, we learned Billy has horrible aim and doesn't have a clue how to shoot a gun. In a shocking yet long overdue move, Victor and Sharon took steps to have Adam committed. Whoa, and elsewhere, Nick was furious to discover that Faith had a hangover. Well, Nick, you aren't exactly the model parent considering you cheated on her mom like 1,000,000 times. Of course she's rebelling. And the fact that Phyllis hadn't told him his daughter had been drinking then put a strain on their relationship. Finally, as Sally told Jack she really wanted to run the Jabot Collective, Lauren offered that job to Summer, who literally has 0 qualifications to run anything. But hey, what do I know? Coming up, Summer has a change of heart, and I'm sure you can guess what that is. That's it for this weekly Soap Roundup. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll see you again next time.